Sponge now moving his way up top middle, starts to fight against StarX, and while Sponge has taken significant damage but stays alive, it is elsewhere the fights are going down, the more lethal engagements. Twistzz, oh, a lovely second. We've seen some good shots from him here in the pistol rounds on Dust 2 over the last few days. His third attempt at a kill, not exactly the cleanest, but still standing and still a chance to get another before the round ends. But he whiffs his chances. He doesn't take his kills. And now it is 23 and StarX that must close against Sponge and Lord. But Lord has come through with a headshot onto 23, leaving just StarX, who finishes off Sponge from the earlier engagement. And the time should be too limited at this point. Lord's going to get onto it, but the head shows and StarX commits to the headshot. Again, I think she's going to be the central piece to the puzzle here. But Twistzz has taken her out. 1 for 1 early on. Ooh. Sponge with a scout lands a beautiful headshot. And he wants a bit more here as well. 23 now coming up towards the double doors at B. And Sponge is about to be crunched on from the tunnel, so he has 2 fights to deal with, and he's doing a good job actually at doing some damage. In fact, he gets away with a kill, and he's still alive. Buys some time, does well there, but they're into the site, and it's on to the rest of his teammates to pull this one off.
Push from above, Lackey eventually gets the kill, but StarX gets them both from down below. They didn't clear the corner well enough.
Yeah, good work there from Lackey, and that is going to give Twistzz a bit of a warning shot. He still will stand, and Sponge gets away with a deke down into lower tunnel. 23 down.
And Crab walks away.
He will just get away from that. Doesn't want to get involved in anything else. Detaches himself from the danger, but Twistzz has been finished off by the scout.
Ooh, Buster's reloading that AWP. Always dangerous. Looks like the timing will favor him. He spots the aggression of Lord. Now the CTs will start to adjust that setup. StarX spotted that player crossing into CT. Still Team Buster remain undecided. Retro's going to solo go into B, but he gives away his gun. I think Team Buster just have to go A now.
Yeah, not handed the easiest scenario here. Lackey on the scout has already taken down an AWP of Twistzz in this round and wants a bit more. It's StarX that falls this time, and Buster misses his shot. And that is going to cost him. And maybe if she takes down the rifle, it's going to leave Twistzz on the AWP, and then Sponge's position becomes very useful in that scenario. So there's the first kill. No trade from Twistzz, but he's picked up a rifle. Will he check for Sponge? He has actually got the position, and just like that, the headshot is in. He has to plant now, and he has enough time, just about at the 4-second mark, to get that bomb down. And his position is just so good for the walk-up. It's easy for Twistzz.
Can NadeKing and his team extinguish the fire? Lackey gets an early kill. That's going to help them. Twistzz taken out early. Now that molly has not gone where it needed to. And oh dear, doesn't look like they realized it.
We had under 1 minute left. The T still with so much ground to take, and 23 is about to catch Lord walking towards her, but no way. Doesn't react in time, and so the 2 HP of Lord is enough to remove 23, trusting Buster into 1 versus 4. He'll leave the tunnels, but that's all he'll get. Ooh, quick this time from Team Buster. As you said, they are looking focused, and they focus in on Sponge to claim him as the first victim of round 11. But Lackey, lovely double up, nearly gets back in time to compose himself for the 3rd, but StarX has taken his opportunity and followed up with a 2nd. And that smoke comes down for the CT cross. They'll move over with it, but NadeKing through the smoke removes Retro's head. So it's down to Twistzz and StarX to try and win out this 2 versus 2.
Ooh, Twistzz is dropping with the bomb into CT, and he just wins the fight straight up. Sue's flank might not be relevant now as StarX watches for it. There's an initial deposit bonus. Back into the action though, you can never keep your eyes off Dust 2 because we've got early fights. Sue pushing lower, instantly traded. It is quickly into a 3-on-3, turned 3-on-2 by the aggression of Sponge.
It's not pretty, but it's a brawl that gets them into a competitive round. Retro comes out from long. The peek from the site comes through, and Retro not able to take Lord down to the AWP. Will have to fall instead to 23. Now 1 versus 2. Started with a 1v3. And the peek through the smoke nearly comes through that from NadeKing. No, 23 goes for the pre-fire, tries to be quick about it.
So that's your own fault if you are.
No, otherwise we'll get Bruce Banner on you.
Oh, wow. There you go. Nice kill from Buster early. Oh, that nade landed onto Buster. Twistzz is still here, so I wouldn't count him out.
Good kill from 23. NadeKing is down, and Two players left at the T's. They have got the B site, and that can often be enough, even with a player deficit. Just having the B site and the bomb down can sometimes be enough just with how strong this position is. But NadeKing will have to go. It's the final round of the half. The attempt for the retake coming through the doorway. It's 23 and Twistzz with the first 2 kills. The sharpest tools in the shed, and Twistzz will make it work for 12. That is a dominant T-side showing in this first half.
Here we go into the pistol. Early charge up through mid. Now they're going to start to walk their way through, but Lackey ready for them, and he's going to cut a couple of them down.
Well, good job here from Lackey and Su. Twistzz able to come back, and another one found for Twistzz. Sponge goes down, and so, yes, the CT's at a deficit, but we've seen 2 versus 3s happen in favor of the CTs already, and here comes StarX to the doorway. Well, the Lord prevents that from happening, and now they're looking to collapse upon him. Both CTs have been spotted towards this position, and the first shot for Twistzz is good. The second even better, and it's all down to StarX, and he's set up on an absolute pedestal to win that one.
And now the challenge is knife NadeKing for $1,000. I mean, Team Buster are far enough in the lead that you could maybe go for that. Not in this round though, because StarX has already taken NadeKing out of the equation. And if I can do my maths correctly, NiKo, the equation now reads it's a 3v3 because you -2 from each side.
Well, that's great math there, but it's not as quick as Twistzz. Good double in from the car, and just Lackey left, and luckily for the Galil, it is the kill. But whether or not he's got the timing or the position is another thing, but he reads Retro's flank, and he has him locked in. Finally, a 4th round here for Team NadeKing.
To test the waters elsewhere, they're moving into mid, and the utility looks good to set up this B split.
Well, Twistzz hops into the site. NadeKing has been taken out with the AWP, and he's going to go back again. Twistzz this time strikes the AWP twice, at least getting involved. But Sponge has arrived to the B-bomb site via the window. But StarX is down below him, and he hears that. He knows now they've descended from the boost position. And StarX can start to figure out what kind of play they're going for. And Sponge had no idea that StarX was so close. And now it's Su that has everything to do. The kill on StarX is the first of the agenda. Moving through those mid doors, you walk into the Lion's Den. 23 has received 4 HP of damage from that shot, so that's not really going to help matters at all. At 20 seconds, she'll have to peek into Buster.
Ooh, StarX is just running up mid, knife out. Not a care in the world.
Here he comes.
He's gonna destroy them.
All right, StarX, that's beautiful work, actually, from the rifle. Blackie's gonna come back and finally put him in the ground, but still a 3 versus 3. Still a chance that NadeKing can survive a little bit longer here, but he's about to be forced out of blue. Throws the smoke down. 23 knows there's a player there, but I don't know how they don't get a kill in that engagement. But there we go. Twistzz gets 30.
Nade thrown. He's still just waiting. Smoke won't do much against him. He's got the angle and he's got the shot. Only Su remaining, and Twistzz will do it all. 16-9 in the end. Another fantastic performance from Twistzz and another win for Team Buster.